And a couple of years ago, Sally Mills brought in Croquet. And it started slowly, mostly with just some of the members that were interested in trying it. But this is the third year. And with the participation grant for the free lessons, we're hoping to expand greatly, and things are looking real good. So the lessons start on June 5th, the free lessons, and run through the 8th. And then when you're finished, you can decide if you want to join the club for the year.
It's very easy to learn. You know, quite often people think that it's a complicated game. Some people think it's too simple, but in fact, as I mentioned earlier, you can play it at any level. Quite often people think it's just a game for old folks. Well, let me tell you, in Florida, the youngest player that we played with was 9 years of age. The oldest was 94. In fact, we had an open house on Sunday, and the youngest person that came to play was 11 years old. And then there were other people that came in sort of middle age and so on. And it was a great time. We basically spent a few minutes with them going around the basics of how do you hold the mallet correctly, how do you swing the mallet, and then the objective of going through the hoops, and how do you knock your opponent out of the way if they're going to score, which is part of the fun.
I like the strategy. For me, I played a lot of chess growing up and still play chess, and in that game you're thinking ahead 2, 3, 4 moves, and in croquet it's the same thing. You're thinking ahead 2 or 3 moves. You know, if I do this, they'll do that. You know, how will it work out for us? And here, there's a lot of camaraderie. There's a social aspect of the game. We're allowed to use the facilities here at the Highland Golf Club, and so we take advantage of that. And as Murray mentioned, everybody here is friendly and is willing to help any beginner along with their game.
So far, I'm impressed with how many people have signed up. I think the numbers are somewhere between 35 and 50 people that have signed up for the introductory lessons on the 4 particular dates in June. So I'm looking forward to greeting some new members. I'll be helping out as well, and I think it's a great opportunity. Muskoka's lucky to have this facility and these kind of eager players. So.
Nice shot, good shot.